tell me what's your name, where you're from, and a little bit about yourself, please?
Yeah, Amanda. I'm originally from Motherwell in Scotland, but I'm currently in Baltimore in America.
You lucky sausage.
Yeah, I am 46 going on 35. I never reveal my true age. I always keep that under wraps. I've been 35 for the past 10 years, 10 birthdays. Yeah, and I work in HR.
Fabby. Could you tell us a bit about yourself and your journey that led you to us? What was going on before you started working with us?
Oh, well, I mean, I just hated the way that I looked. Like I just looked like a big Humpty Dumpty, and I always knew that I was out of shape, but I never did anything about it. I just moaned about it and then did nothing about it. I didn't eat myself into a weight depression. I just didn't do anything about it. I kind of had a healthy diet, but I wasn't eating the right things at the right time and getting the right balance. And I was just lazy. Like I just exercised. Like I hate walking, and nobody would ever see me ever do walking. But I started to do walking a bit in lockdown because I was welded to my laptop and I just couldn't move every day, and I was stiff as a dog. I bored, so I just had to get up and move. But I was only able to, walk 3,000-4,000 steps a day. But at least I was moving.
Yeah. Okay. So what have you achieved since joining us, and in what time frame?
Well, 90 days. So I had a bit of a hormone issue. When I started, I was on the implant, and it blew me up like a puffer fish. So I had all of that, plus I was like completely unfit. I hadn't been in a gym for like 15 years. So. And you told me to order 10 kilos and 12 kilo kettlebells, which I couldn't even lift out the box. So
I told you you'd be juggling them.
Now I'm, as you said, by the end of it, you'll be swinging it above your head. You're absolutely right. I'm swinging it and I'm lifting it. So I look like a big fat apple. So my inches have come off quite significantly. I actually have a waist. I do have an hourglass figure normally when I'm not a round apple. But so I'm getting that back, slowly but surely. Or you'll tell me. Yeah. But I'll give you my measurements because I don't care. So I was like 158 pounds. And my weight, I don't care, but so my inches, I had 39-inch boobs, a 35-inch waist, 40-inch hips, 24-inch thighs, and 13-inch arms.
Yeah.
So that's what I started off. And like I said, I had the whole hormone thing going on. It was just a nightmare. I had to get the implant in, and had to get it back out. I was out of the game. I'd never lifted weight.
Out, didn't it?
It really did. It was just awful. So then, coming out of it, my last measurements on this program is my boobs are 35. I have a 30-inch waist, 37-inch hips, 21-inch on one thigh, 20.5 on the other. I'll give you that.
Goes. Yeah.
I'll give you that 1/2 inch, and 11-inch arms. Yeah. And like I said, I've got more muscle built on me in the past 90 days than I ever did when I actually used to go to the gym and lift weights in 90 days.
Yeah.
But my weight's gone down a wee bit, I think because of I don't know what it's because, but I don't really care about weight because scales are scales. It's about how you look, and it's your measure. Yeah. Weight is weight.
Yeah. That's been one of the most refreshing things about coaching you, Amanda, is that you've been bought into that from day one. So you've never been distracted by, my weight hasn't moved. You've been interested in size. You've been interested in how you look. And yeah, that is what this is about.
That's been because the thing is, your weight can go up and down like a yo-yo in like a day and a half. And I know that mine does as well. But So what's on the scale doesn't look what's in the mirror, right? Or what's on the measuring tape. So,
Preach.
I just wouldn't. I would just throw them out.
I've actually done that with clients before. I've been like, I'm going to drive to your house and take them off you.
Like, just stop obsessing going on the scales, because it does you no good. Like, it's only a number, but but if you can feel it and you can see it, because you will feel it in this trust the process. And I'm a person that has an issue with trust, right? But trust the process, and and I'll say, I hadn't, like, in terms of doing my workouts and stuff, I struggled. Still can't finish sets. Still can't finish circuits. Still can't do a lunge to save myself. But you've got to keep
your lunges
going.
are much better than they were.
I can do 12 in one now rather than just falling over.
Yeah.
But get to a point where I can lift a weight and I feel light. I go heavier now. I just do it. I just lift it, because that you just do it. Even although I still can't finish the full circuit, on moves that I can do, I still lift heavy, and there's no point in sticking to the same weight just to finish a circuit. Where you can, go heavier. That's what I've been doing.
Yes.
And sometimes, have I worked out every week 3 times a week? Maybe, because I've maybe done like half a workout. It still counts as a workout, because I guilt myself into doing it. And, so I've not, just trust the process.
And you had an interesting one, because you were talking about the weights being heavy, getting them into your house, and then you've just bought new heavier ones, haven't you?
You've
literally bought new heavier ones to keep challenging yourself.
Because I've challenged myself, because on my curls, I can lift, well, they have the American system, so it's 10 pounds, which is like 5 kilos. So I've been lifting 5s on my biceps. So I up my reps from 12 to 15, but that's no use. It's I actually need to keep my reps and up the weight. So I've just bought 7.5 kilos.
Yeah, always challenging yourself, always going for more, loving it.
For more. Yeah, and my squat weights have gone. I started on a 6 kilo kettlebell. And I'm now squatting with a 10. That'll go up to the 12. I was deadlifting the 6. Sometimes I did the 8. But I'm now on the 12, and I swing the 12.
Above your head.
Not quite yet.
To your neck height.
To my neck height, yes, but up to the eyes. So I swing the 12. I do the figure 8 on the 12 now as well. So that burns. And then and then my bands, I'm on the pink tight band. Because I thought I'd overstretched the band, but actually it's just the strength of my muscle able to push it out.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd put my band. So I'm on the tight pink band, and it burns, but it's a good burn.
Yes, girl. So can I just reiterate for anyone watching this? You have had all of these results. You've never set foot in a gym in 90 days.
Can't stand it. No.
Don't like the gym. Nice. What have you enjoyed the most in your 90 days?
All of it, actually. Like, I have, I kind of struggled trying to figure out, what I eat and how I eat. So, I have a smaller stomach to the normal person, because I had surgery and I have a smaller stomach. So I can only eat so much food anyway. But I really enjoy fish. Like, I should have gills, and scales on my body. And I thought I, had quite a healthy protein diet until we started talking, and well, actually I didn't have enough. So I've quite, trying to figure all of that out. Plus I hate dairy and things, but I have managed to find a Greek yogurt that I can actually eat without vomiting. Yeah. So that's pretty good. So I actually feel now it's okay. It's okay to get into a routine with eating stuff. Like, I enjoy an omelette, but I was back in the office this week, so I can't make an omelette in the middle of the office. So, but I now made my shake to go to work, and my yogurt and my banana. So what I might eat at lunchtime, I was having that, and then I had sushi for my lunch, and then fish at night time. I eat a lot of chicken as well, not just fish, but balancing out my macros is A, it's addictive, and B, it's the right thing to do, because that's what helps my inches and building my muscle. And then I've really enjoyed pushing myself on my workouts. I mean, I do tell myself, get up, you fat bitch. Like, that's what I tell myself in my workouts. You know, when I can't keep going, I shout at myself and I'm like, another plank. Because I do planks and dead bugs at the end of every exercise. And I now do that awful plank at the start of every exercise that you tell me to do.
The Satanist.
I do my 1 minute, but I'm on my dead bugs to failure now. I mean, I can rock them out.
Yes, baby.
I do planks at the end of every workout. Dead bugs. My side planks are still a bit weak, but I'm up. I'm doing it, and you know, and I do planks at the end, even although my arms are shaking like a rock. So, yeah, all of it. And then I think the classes are really good as well. You know, and it's good that the Facebook page will help you, because everybody's in the same boat. We all have our own boat, and we're all trying to do the same thing, but for different reasons and different ways and whatever. So it's good that you get the support network and you see, you know, other people achieving. Some people really struggle, and it's just good to see that everybody thinks the same thing as you go through. It's helpful to understand that you're not alone on an island.
Yeah.
You know.
It kind of keeps it real, doesn't it? The up here and the down there, and
yeah, because I think you can get isolated in your own thoughts and think that it's just you and your problem, and it's actually not really, because a lot of us are, for different reasons and for whatever, are struggling the same way.
Totally, absolutely love that. Okay, last questions. What would you say to anyone thinking of working with us at Team EMW?
Best money I've ever spent.
Get it done.
Honestly, get it done. Like, we all say, oh, I don't need to do that. I know what I need to do and whatever. But you think that you do. And I'm quite a tough-minded, strong-minded person.
Really?
I should quite know. Yeah. You know, I'm a badass bitch. So, you know, I thought I was, but until I started this program, I didn't. And I would highly recommend this. It's the best money you'll ever spend. It's really not. Like, I wouldn't even, and I know you're a PT, but I would say this wholly: don't pay for a PT, a personal trainer, because all they do, I watch them out here. They just, you know, just standing telling you what. You get all the classes, you get all the food stuff, you get all the coaching, you get the emotional support, you get the group support. You know, it's all the added extras that it's worth its weight in gold, for sure.
Amazing. Just to qualify, I'm a qualified PT, but I only do this. Okay, Amanda, you've been a wee darling. Thank you very much for everything you've given this. You've been such a star.